Hello and welcome. This is Daisy from TechX Media, and we have here with us a very special guest, Mr. Mazen, the founder of Shift. How are you doing, Mr. Mazen?
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah?
Extremely happy. Thank you.
It was one of the coolest and funkiest technology show these past 3 days, and we've had great fun. What about you?
I'm really happy about the turnout overall.
Yeah?
I'm happy and sad. I'm sad that it's over.
over.
It's day 3.
Right.
And we need to wrap it up. But it's been really successful from all the aspects.
Yes.
It's not my feedback. It's the feedback I've received from
all the brands.
Our vendors who came from all over the world.
Right.
From our customers who flew in from the Middle East and who visited us from Dubai. From our team members also who have worked so hard on making this event happen.
Right.
And so that's an overall 360-degree feedback I got from
That's right.
all the participants. People that worked as security in the event, people that cleaned in the event, people that built the event. Everybody's just talking so positively about it. It's a great thing, but it's also a burden because I need to think now about what can we do next year to be bigger, better, stronger, to look different. So the bar has been raised.
Always.
And I think I will sleep tonight, but tomorrow I will wake up and start thinking about what we can do next year to take this to the next level.
Yeah, it was like, absolutely, it was like a 3-day festival.
Yes.
Yeah, where everyone's enjoying, talking about work. It didn't look like work, actually.
Yes.
It was more of fashion, technology.
See, that's the beauty of it. And from day one, we did not call this an exhibition. We used to participate in different exhibitions, in GITEX and Distry back in the days. And the fact it was called exhibition always really annoyed me. I didn't feel like our products were fit to be in a standard and exhibition the way what people know in their mind. Even a CES or IFA, they're great exhibitions. I'm not saying anything about them. But it doesn't fit the goal that we have as a company to create a festival, as you mentioned it, where we can all come to this to the center. We can call this a center or an atrium or whatever, and meet and each accomplish his goals in the way that, in the best way possible. So that's it is a festival. We call it the Shift Show. It is a show where music is in. It really, we want to use all of our senses when we are in this show, from hearing, participating, loving. It's just a lot of emotions, as you can see. They're real emotions that everybody is showing. So yes, it is a festival. It is a show. It is not an exhibition. And I always say the show must go on. So
absolutely.
This is year number 6 for us, holding our own event. And I'll keep doing it as long as I can breathe. Let's put it that way. And as long as our vendors are happy and supporting us, we'll keep doing that.
That's wonderful. So how has the journey been from 1.0 to 3.0?
Yeah, I think if you look at our magazine here, which we just printed, it's still hot off the press. It's only been printed a week ago. I mentioned something about moving to Shift 3.0. A lot of it is really personal. The way I drew the years of when Shift 1 starts and Shift 2 stops and so on is kind of personal, but it's difficult to explain, So it is a highly personal why I moved from 1 to 3. But 1 was the foundation and all that the foundation entails. 2 was, in any business, in anything in life, you have the ups and downs. You have the difficult times where you are challenged. So for me, 2 is the period where there are challenges, where you are threatened, and if you don't feel challenged and threatened, then it means you're doing something wrong. So we felt that, and we learned a lot from this period. And I feel like we're now ready to, we're solid. We have a solid team. We have solid relationships with the whole tech and lifestyle sectors, and we're now ready to move to 3.0, which means doing bigger things. I cannot say what these bigger things are, but hopefully in the next 3 years, I envision our Shift 3.0 to be in the next 3 years, let's say 2024, 2027, where bigger things are going to happen. So keep an eye on us, and God willing, we will reach the goals that we have in mind.
For sure, for sure. So what are the things that you consider when you're collaborating with the brands?
Number one is people. I know it's a bit surprising, but we're willing to drop a brand if the people behind it are not the kind of people we can deal with.
Okay.
Honestly, like you can be dealing with the best brand ever, and then they would not treat you properly. Then we don't need to work with these brands. No matter how much money they bring to us, the first criteria is people. After that is innovation, and how do these people innovate? What is their strategy for growth in the next few years?
Right.
Because a brand can be doing well today. The challenge is for them to stay consistent and not, and not lose sight of things.
Right.
This is the most important thing for us.
Right.
So we want to deal with brands that have good people. We want to deal with brands that have beautiful products and a good strategy for the near future. We take our job very seriously.
Right.
We work very hard. We work very smart. So if that brand is willing to work with us the same way we work for that brand, then this can be a recipe for an amazing and long-term relationship.
Right.
So this is really how I see things going. We sign up a number of brands per year. There are a lot of things that are considered when signing with a brand, besides these three main characteristics.
Right.
And we hope to always get the decision right.
Right.
You don't always get it right, of course,
Absolutely.
But after 15 years of experience and after having an experienced team around me and building that team and growing together,
Right.
Rather than one person making a decision, it's actually a consortium of people
Right.
who are making a decision about a product.
Right.
So let's say the success rate before was 60%. Today, by having multiple opinions, we can go up to an 80% success rate. It will never be 100%. Nobody has a crystal ball and can see the future.
Right.
So as long as we can keep getting 80% of the time a right choice of a brand, then we're doing amazingly well. And there's 20% that it just doesn't work.
Right.
You put it behind you and you keep going.
Right. So as we all know, that Shift has been ranked 4th number place
Yes.
for a great place to work.
Right.
How do you keep your spirits high? How do you motivate your people working for you?
Yes. So we've been voted by our own people,
Yes.
our own team,
Yes.
as a great place to work.
Yes.
I'm happy that
And I can see why.
I'm glad that I have an impartial view of that.
Yeah.
So we've been voted great place to work in the past 3 years. We don't wait until there's a great place to work vote for us to take care of our people.
True.
This is something which we need to work on day and night to make sure that they are happy, that they feel like we're looking at them as people and not
Right.
as numbers. This
Yes.
is the most important thing.
Right.
I think it's all about development, looking at each individual and seeing how you can take that individual to the next level.
Right.
And being patient.
Right.
I'm extremely patient. I'm cold as ice.
Zen.
As Zen, Mazen Zen, you can say that, yeah. I don't do yoga, but I'm extremely patient. I'm willing to wait for as long as possible. I'm willing to give my everything to each and every member in the team.
Right.
Another thing which we do is we're kind of involved in their personal life if they want us to be involved. So if there's an issue, if there's anything, they know that they can knock on the door and they will find somebody who will listen to them, who will understand their situation and who will always be there to help them. So that's another really important thing, and the team knows that. We're a company where I still consider myself as a startup, but the team members all know that if they ever need anything, a lot of companies will say, go talk to HR and we'll see, let's look at the policy and all these things.
True.
We don't have HR, by the way. I'm doing HR, and each manager in our company, so if he manages a certain function, he's the HR of that function. Okay, so I'm overseeing HR personally, and each manager has the responsibility of keeping his team members happy and of coming to me if anything is needed. That's our HR. There's no HR director, no HR manager, no HR anything. I'd like to keep it this way for as long as possible.
And that's too good. That's just great. Perfect. So finally, what would you like to say about the closing day of the event?
I wish it wasn't the closing day. That's what I want to say. But I'm extremely happy by the result. And I always say that the work starts now. Every event is actually creates a pressure on us as a distributor, because our clients met with our vendors, and we have this transparency. Usually distributors don't want the clients to meet with the brands. It's this is the usual thing. You know, we're very different in that. We want them to meet, we want them to create these synergies, and we want to be able to come and take the ball and run with it after they leave. So each one of these vendors now came from all over the world, from France, from Spain, from Italy, from the US, from India, from China, from etc. And they're all going to go back home. They're not staying here. So the responsibility starts now and the pressure starts now.
True.
So yeah, I want to take a couple of days off over the weekend. I think all the team deserves a couple of days off. I won't call them and WhatsApp them and bother them. Yeah, Monday is a new day. Monday is a new chapter in our history. I think the opportunities we created here as a team, we need to work on them now. It's, this was the good part, the fun part, the foundation for the potential in the next 12 months. So we need to now, go back to our office, sit on a table, and put everything on a paper and pen and say, here's what was accomplished and here's how we need to take it to the next level. That's, I'm very happy with the event, but it's a big responsibility for us. This is the way I take it. I don't take the trust of our vendors in an easy way. It's I need to meet and exceed their expectations. We need to meet and exceed their expectations as a team.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Mazen. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned to TechX Media.